La 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 la. La 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 la. She really hates him, it's really true. Why did she marry this jackass Jew? Some people say that opposites attract, but this seems more like a suicide pact. He's totally sober, she's not that drunk. He's really old and she's got some spunk. He's totally holy as an asinine bomb, and she's just a little less dumb. She really hates him, it's really true. But somewhere deep down, she loves him too.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Look at this. We have. Well, welcome to My Wife Hates Me. We have right in front of us now a camera going.
Yeah, sadly.
We're gonna videotape it.
I have to sit up straight now.
I have to cover my
Before
little
I just
pimple.
did it laying in a fetal position on the floor, but
Now, yeah, but now I'm doing this. Let me fix my hair. Put my hat on correct. I mean, because this is going on video. Let's get this set up perfectly so we look in shape. I should have put a little makeup on the pimple. I bought Stridex pads and Oxy whatever, and I stopped using it. I don't use it because I thought it was going away on its own. But it's one of those ones that linger a while. They don't get bigger or smaller. They just sit there, and you go, at my age, why do I have a pimple? Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, this was I was
my
just
God.
listening intently because it's like so it's an important thing. Oh, definitely get the gum going. I think people were like, "Whoa, he sounds good today." What the hell? You're not gonna do it on camera.
What?
That whole thing where you take the gum and then put it
I
up
don't
in
have
your...
an old piece. I don't have an old piece to take out.
So disgusting. Sorry about that, folks. All right, well,
Talk.
are we just doing a whole podcast or are we doing promos?
No, we're doing a podcast.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know what to talk. I mean, I have nothing. I've been trying to really have some zen, where I'm not like yelling at everyone all the time. I think
Yeah.
I've been doing pretty good this week, right?
That's because I emptied the dishwasher and filled it this morning, but you didn't notice it.
Oh, no, I noticed. And I said to myself, if he's going to do it like this, I just don't even want him to do it. And then I said, Bonnie,
What do you mean if I'm going to do it like
not
this?
zen.
What do you mean? How do
Because
you?
you put stuff in backwards and you put like pans in.
I put a pan
You
in
put
one.
a strainer in that took up the entire top thing.
It was strenuous putting a strainer in.
There's certain things you have to like
Get it?
wash
It was
by hand.
Strenuous putting
Big
a
pots
strainer
and
in.
stuff. You don't. Yeah,
I put the one pan in. I didn't
Okay.
put the big pan in. Yes, I put the strainer because it was dirty.
I'm glad we take up airspace with fucking shit like this.
No, you try to do something nice and you find something negative.
I was thinking about it like, what could be the equivalent for him so he could understand it? It's like if I went in your car and I don't know what's important to you. Not even that the kitchen's like important to me. It's just like somebody has to do it.
Did I empty it wrong? Did I empty it wrong? Let's go start there.
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
If I emptied
But
it,
why? But here's the other thing. It's like, why is it that you're doing me a favor? It
I
should
didn't
just be
say I
you
was
doing it.
you a favor. I'm just saying you don't notice when I do things, and then 2 weeks later ago you don't do anything. So I have
Well,
to bring it up. So
When
you
I
notice.
say you don't do anything, I don't mean you don't do anything. I mean you don't do enough. That's really what I'm saying. If that helps.
So okay,
You're
let's.
doing good. You're doing
No,
good.
let's start from
You're
the
doing
beginning.
good.
One last
I don't want to
night-
have a fight.
We're not having a fight.
We had a fight about this on the podcast, and then we didn't air the podcast because it became a blowout.
Yeah, and you smashed my computer.
And I didn't. I went like that on it. And
Oh boy.
And later, the most embarrassing, humiliating part of it was I was sitting on the edge of my bed, and then I yelled to you in another room, "Did you delete the podcast?" You go, "Yes."
Yeah, I'm not going to put it out. It was only
I
6
know,
minutes.
but like,
It was only 6
kind of
minutes,
tragic,
7 minutes.
embarrassing lives do we lead?
All I know is
We're doing the best we can. You know?
start. I hate when people go, well, they did the best they could with the tools they had.
But
Well,
why not?
They didn't have good. Well, they needed better tools. Oh, I'm supposed to call my father. I'm going to call my father today to say hello. He's 92, you know. So You got to say hello every now and then and call, see how they're doing. He's
Have
92.
some nice words exchanged.
Yeah, so what else? Okay, let's just start from the beginning. Just say all I did was empty the dishwasher. Let's say I did that.
Okay.
Did that go well?
Thank you. Amazing.
Yes or no? Did it go?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All the counters and all the stuff I cleaned up that you and Raina left behind, your box of tea, your half a bit. Okay, first of all, who uses and eats a rotten banana? Bonnie. Who eats only half the rotten banana? Bonnie. Who saves half? Did I say who saves half of the rotten banana
I think
already?
you already said that.
Well, Bonnie saves.
I don't know if there's anything else that you can really.
It's,
Who wraps half a banana?
but it's already brown because bananas only have like a 2-day window. They're like avocados, and people have talked about it. I'm sure. Gaffigan,
You don't need to come to this podcast to hear about how fast bananas and avocados ripen.
I'm sure Gaffigan or Gary has spoken about it. Did a half an hour on it. And I'm only kidding because Gary is one of my favorite and best comics going today.
Oh, my God. But you were so harsh just now with him.
That was harsh.
You just said, oh, Gary. Then, no, my joke is that, like, you weren't harsh at all. And then you were apologizing. Well, I should back up for a moment. One of my dearest. Why would I say such negative things?
Well, he
How
is.
dear old Gary.
But you see how they grow and how, they just become such better and great comics. Even,
It's hard not to look at the
I'm not looking at it. I'm not. And people, first of all, when you're listening to this, you can't tell we're looking into the camera.
No, right. But you could, if you're
watching it,
it's like,
but we're only going to put clips. But even right now, look, I'm looking at the camera and it looks normal. It's not like we're on a movie set, or a TV show, which I just auditioned for. I don't think I got it because I haven't heard back. They make you audition on tape and send it in. It's so unfucking natural. The part I read for, and I don't even think I was right for the part. They wanted some older debonair guy, to kind of like a sugar daddy type, and that's not me. It's a guy with like, what's that?
sorry, I just was saying, yeah, that's not you.
No, it's not me. It's some guy that. Like a Blake Carrington from fucking Dynasty.
But maybe that's the joke, that he's not, that he's like, thinks that he's this way and he's not.
I don't know. But.
What are you wearing on your wrist? Is that from the bathroom?
No, that's a survival bracelet.
Oh, it looks like something that goes on, to hold the curtains back.
No, I'll show you. Want me to show you how it works?
Oh my God. You really just wear that around?
No,
though?
I just put it on today. Raina wants it. It's a survival bracelet. One, if you're caught stuck somewhere, it's got a whistle. Hold on. But sometimes the whistle doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the
maybe
whistle.
Not 90% of the time, I guess. Or is it a dog whistle? Is the dog's not coming either?
Why is it? Well, the whistle is, but it's for starting a fire. You take this thing out right here, and right here is, you can get it to spark. I'm not doing it now, but you can. And then
So
you can
nothing on this works?
No, it does. You got to get the paint off it, then it'll spark, and then you start a fire. I don't want to do it down here in case there's ether, will blow up.
Okay.
Okay, so this will spark, and then where did this come out of? Oh boy, no, hold on.
The side. No, it was right in the middle.
Where?
No, this one.
No, it was right here.
Oh.
Okay, and then also this rope you could use for whatever you need rope for.
It looks like heavy duty macrame.
Not the wrapper.
Is heavy duty macrame a wrapper?
No, isn't there some wrapper with a name like that?
Heavy duty macrame?
No, Mac something or whatever.
I don't know what you're thinking of.
What's that rapper's name? Macram. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
The rapper.
Stop doing that to me. I'm not your Google.
the rapper Macrame, or what's his name? I bet you could see the food in your teeth on this podcast. Do you think so?
Why do I have
Right there.
where?
Right
On
there.
the bottom?
No, the top. Right here. That next one over. Take it out. Okay, let me see. That's gone. All right. There's only
Oh my
one piece.
God. Well, this was been over my mouth for a while.
Doesn't Bonnie look like?
Don't be mean.
No, she was sexy from Roger Rabbit with her hair like that to the side. Who was the girl on Roger Rabbit?
Don't know.
Okay, so anyhow, what are we going to talk about? What issues do you have? Did you see any of the Trump Biden?
Well, we did that live show. Did we talk about that already?
Oh no.
We did a
But
lot.
are we supposed to talk about it? Don't. I guess we can. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't sign any fucking NDA. No, it was what's your fucking deal with Big J, Ari Shafir.
crowd work show?
Yeah, and
List who was on it. Tell every.
I'm trying to remember Shane Gillis.
Yeah. Sal.
Oh, Sal Volcano. Is that how you say his last name? From Impractical Jokers. And Joe DeRosa was the audience mic.
Uh-huh. You.
Myself and yourself.
So so Jay hosted it. Ari kind of put it together with a production company and filmed it.
Right.
Every-
Nobody wanted to go first.
No, you went first.
So I went first, which
And
everybody knows it's not the most fun.
well, you did great. Who like
Oh.
what?
I know.
What?
Should I not laugh? I have stuff in my teeth. Yes. I thought you had the best set of the night, which is why I realize now you're trying to be like, who was good on that show?
No, I didn't
Because
say
you want
good.
me to repeat that you had the best set of the night. I thought you had an exceptional set that night. Very, very funny. And I was legitimately laughing and enjoying it.
Well, I mean,
Which you're always good, but I don't always enjoy it because I've seen you and sometimes I have some resentments and, it's sometimes you're doing material that I'm like, oh, shut up. Which I'm sure you do to me as well.
no.
I'm sure when you watch me, this is when I'm on. This is what I think you're doing. Oh, no, not that. Don't. If you said it this way, it would have been better.
Well,
why is she doing that? She shouldn't say that. She shouldn't do that. Why is she standing like that? She's working on weird, Right? Is that what's in your
She's
head?
working onward.
Walking on weird.
Oh, you do. You walk on when like you're karate chopping small people.
I know. Walking up is weird.
Another thing, the tone of the show was crowd work, but it was loud. There was a lot of very abrasive type comedy, which a lot of that is with crowd work. And I just went up and sat down and brought it to a different level. That's all. I brought them to me.
Oh my God.
I
This
didn't-
is the thing that we always say about you is that you
What?
upgrade a compliment.
No.
Like somebody goes, hey, you had the best set of the night. And you go, I did, but more than that,
Well-
here's how I had the best set of the night. You're an experienced person who no one would disagree. You're great at crowd work. You always have the line of the night. So
Yeah, but when I'm
just own it. But you don't have to be like,
I'm not trying to upgrade. What I'm trying to say is
you're not having much charm about it.
no. I'm not trying to say anything or brag. I'm just trying to say, besides doing what you do,
Oh my God.
knowing the psychology of why you're doing it, where and when on the show. So,
Could you have done that in first position?
no. Well, no, probably not.
Well, they
know-
said Rich can go on first. I said he doesn't want to go on first.
They didn't ask me.
I know, but on the way there, you were like, they're going to make me go on first, and I don't want to go on first. So
Yeah, well, I
I
mean-
was like, I'll go on first if it's.
But
if it
why
comes
would
to that.
I mean? If you think about it, why would you waste me up front?
Right, exactly. This was my thinking is like, when in the Olympic swim races or any swim races, they put the fastest swimmers in the middle. Do you know that?
Do they really?
They put the fastest swimmers in the middle because that's the fastest lanes. So if you have the best scores, they put you in the middle. And then it's harder to win on the outer lanes because there's more drag out there. But they figure, why put the fastest people in the outer lanes? You know, why should they have to have the challenge? And then maybe not the fastest person in the world will win. So that's you. You got to go in the middle. You're the best.
Or at the end.
Well, at the end, you got some drag too. You know as well as I do. If it's a lot of people on a show.
Yeah, but if I go at the end, I'm going to do more time.
Okay, well, I was just using the swimming analogy, but I know you can't agree with anyone on anything.
Yes,
so
I agree with
please,
you.
Go ahead. I'm giving you a compliment. I'm saying you're the best. You should have went on where you went on. You went right in the middle. Because they were gonna. Then they said, well, we'll put him on second. And I said, I just don't think it's fair that he has to follow his wife. You know?
Yeah.
You'd have to say something about it. And so then they said, okay, we'll put Shane on after you, then Rich. So
Yes.
A third spot.
Well, here's the thing. Like I was saying.
The center, you got the center lane. Great. You're the best one.
Well, everybody, like I said, was aggressive and went to them. I sat down and brought them to me. Okay, I brought them to me.
He's the worst.
No, listen.
You are the worst, but
instead of going to their house.
you're the best at crowd work, but you're the worst as just a human.
No, listen.
Especially when talking about yourself, it's almost nauseating. But please continue.
I'm trying to say, instead of going to their house, I invited them to my house.
Oh my god!
And when they come into my house,
right? It's
they
the
have to
counters are
respect-
cleaned and the dishwasher is empty. There's a huge strainer in the dishwasher.
they have to respect my house.
Oh,
I didn't go to them; they came to me, and I brought them to me. me.
Do you read this somewhere?
No.
Where's this?
It's just.
I
known.
think you read like 3 books in your life, and you just keep referring back to them.
No, I never referred to going to them and bringing them to me before.
No, there's something that you read that was like,
No.
what you got to do? It's like, did you read like How to Get Ahead in Business?
No,
or
I don't
something?
fucking read. You know
Remember
that.
when you're at a meeting, bring them to your house. Don't go to their house.
No, but you know what? That's mine now. So anybody that takes it, that's mine.
Right.
That's
Rich Voss says about
that's my
stand-up comedy,
analogy.
when you get on stage, they're coming to your house.
That's my analogy.
That's your next album.
Come to my house.
Come to my house. It's so cheesy.
That's my next album. Come to my house.
That's absolutely horrible.
That's gonna be my
Good
next.
luck with it.
That's gonna be my next album.
I'm sure you'll sell a lot of copies.
Well, I want to put out a 7th album.
I know, but why? No, like albums are sort of a thing of the past. Like you're just never gonna stop.
And what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to tell stories about entertainment.
Whenever a comedian says like I'm gonna tell stories, it's literally
No, but mine are good and funny.
No, when people are like, he's a great storyteller, I'm like, ugh, not for me.
No.
That's not what I don't know. That's not what I want in a comedian.
Funny, good stories that make them funny.
I want set up, punch, tag. I like a lot
really?
of tags. I like a lot of tags.
How many?
Set up, punch, tag.
How many?
That's for me. That's mine. What's your favorite form of comedy?
How about how many interviews and documentaries you listen to on NPR?
Yes.
Of comics
Yes.
telling stories and
No,
watching
zero.
We watched a Showtime documentary about the Comedy Store.
Yes, that's about my business.
Stores.
Yeah.
But there's stories, and you're sitting there glued to the TV listening to those stories. So you do like stories.
I like stories. I don't like to go to a comedy club and have somebody sit down and tell some fucking long ass boring story about shit in their pants. I don't know.
It's not
It's
gonna be a
not
long,
my
boring
favorite
story.
style of comedy.
And I'm watching this Showtime documentary.
Annie Letterman is all through it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I've seen her twice already.
Did you watch the second one?
Yeah. What? I told you I was watching it, and I watched it in my room.
Oh my God.
What?
Sacrilege.
And I'm thinking to myself.
I guess that's what I'm going to watch today while I fold the laundry.
I was going to do that, but I don't have time. Why don't they do a documentary like that on the Comedy Cellar?
Yeah, I don't know. They could.
East Coast, West
I'm sure
Coast.
they will. I'm sure they will. It's like now that's the only thing that's going to be made is
Well, we made
comedy documentaries. Even if you do a stand-up special, half of it has got to be comedy documentary now.
We were such a big, what's the word, factor in the Comedy Cellar. The whole tough crowd, the whole tough crowd crew back in the day. We were.
I mean, there's been
such a big presence. You know, even before us, there was a big presence. Before us was like the Ray Romanos and the John Stewarts and stuff.
Right.
They were just great comics. But we had a presence there, sitting there. Our presence.
You were bullies.
Yes. We were known throughout the New York comedy community as the back table. That's what we were known as, the back table. And it was Patrice.
Are you part of the back table? Yeah.
Patrice.
I'm part of the back table. We should get some jackets made up. The back table.
Patrice. You know, earlier in the night, Patrice, Colin, Nick, Norton, Keith, myself, Billy. You know, and then as time progressed, Kevin Hart. Lynn Koplitz would sit back there.
A lady made it in.
I had to throw one. I was thinking of one. Which
You're
lady?
like, oh shit.
Well, now when you sit there, I mean,
it's all ladies, for Christ's sakes.
But the ball busters, ladies wise, would be you, Michelle Wolf.
I don't know
who
if
else?
I enjoy that depiction of myself.
Who else?
I
Well,
could dish it out, but
You could dish it out.
I didn't have to. I could also just be funny at the table.
Yeah, I mean, that's being funny. I'm not saying not being
but
funny.
You guys really, really loved it when you got someone in your crosshairs, and then Chris or Keith would just his laugh would.
Oh, Marina.
Everyone would know. Someone's getting trashed because it would just get so loud and just laughing and.
It was fun.
Yeah, for the people that were doing the trashing.
Yes.
I do think that comedians
Talk up. Are you? I can't. Your thing isn't going up and down like mine.
Wait, are you talking about your penis? I don't have one.
Whoa! Look at Bonnie ad-libbing.
I know when you see yourself on camera, that tends to happen. Look, it's working. Don't be dumb.
All right, testing.
I think that used to be yours, and the bottom one used to be mine, and that's
there.
why.
See, now the lines are much better. All right, go ahead.
These are the best lines we've ever had. No, I think so. I think comedians need a little ball busting. Although, you know, I said to Shane Gillis, he said to me one time, I opened for you once at what club?
I don't know.
In Philly.
Helium.
And he goes, you were mean to me. I go, I was mean to you? Or I go, was I busting your balls? He goes, oh, yeah, maybe if you were a dude, I would have thought that, but I don't think that of girls. I just think they're mean. I was like, oh, that's nice. Excuse me. But I do think I like to be mean to new comics just a little bit to see what they have, what they come back with. And especially girls, I want to just poke a little bit to see, like, is this somebody I'm going to be friends with or not? Like,
to see how thin-skinned they
yes,
are.
if they're too sensitive or I hate people that are like, is that a joke? You know, you're like, shut up. They're jokes because that's what we do. That's our business. Yeah, I like a little, like, you know, back and forth.
Do you?
I do, but I feel like there's certain comedy clubs and scenarios that I'm in where I really have to put that on the back burner. Like, I really can't. You have to be so gentle. It's almost like, you know, what is this, a fucking kindergarten classroom?
Well, Dangerfield's closed.
Yeah. I heard that.
A lot of, God, so many memories. I'll tell you a story of Dangerfield's. So Norton was on stage. Norton was up there, and he's fighting with, I walk in, I was a little late. He's fighting with some lady, hated her, and he's just, whatever. He walked off. He was furious. So I think I was on next, and I'm up there, and my phone rings, and it's Norton. He said, put your phone to the mic. So I put my phone to the mic, and he started calling the lady a cunt. He was calling her a cunt, you fucking cunt, right?
That's pretty funny.
I got banned from the club. I'm the one who got banned.
Wow, that sounds like they were just looking for an excuse.
No, I mean, I was a favorite there.
Oh, really?
And when I got banned from there...
How'd you do it there? Did you sit on the stool? Did you tell them you're coming to my house?
Well, I know one thing.
What?
Getting banned from there was probably the best thing that happened to me, because then I got into all the other New York clubs. But I went back
The
once.
silver lining. Look
But
at that.
I always got along with Tony, the owner. I went in there. I was doing a private show like 2 years ago in New York. It was and I stopped and I sat with Tony for half an hour, 40 minutes downstairs, just talking with him. And I even went back into the set there one night last year. So many fun memories of Dangerfields. We used to play crap, shoot dice in the basement. Me, I think Mike Ciccone. I know Ben Creed. I don't know if it was Mike Egan or whoever. We used to shoot crabs down there. And
you should come closer. There you go.
Why?
Because it's better. Visual.
Whatever. What are we doing with this video? Are we going to put this whole thing up?
No, absolutely not.
Why not? It's great.
No.
What are you talking about? People are going... This is like... there's another comedy couple that does a podcast.
Natasha?
No, in our house or from our house or my mom's house.
Oh, Tom Segura.
Oh yeah.
Christina, haha.
What's it called? From my mom's house or
My
mom's basement or in my mom cleaning out my
your mom's basement. Maybe it's called. Oh, maybe it's called your mom's house. Oh shit.
Cleaning out the basement at your mom's house or not doing it in the attic or whatever. And I hear it's a good podcast. I hear good things about it. I hear good, I think
your mom's house.
What I think, since being that there's such a younger couple, maybe we should take them under our wings and see what we could do to help them grow their podcasts and grow their careers. I think
I think they definitely need some direction.
We could help, see what we could do for them. I'm going to reach out somewhere, or maybe they could reach out, and whatever we could do to help.
I hate this kind of comedy, but okay, keep going with it.
Oh, wait, it's not set up.
I like set up, as you know. I like set up, punchline, tag. That's...
What kind of comedy was I doing? Obscure or...
You were doing some kind of like sarcastic, or I don't know what you call that.
Because I'm putting my hand out to help people.
Because you know that they're doing so much better than us. That's the joke, right?
I don't know.
Is that the joke?
I don't know.
I think it's satire, maybe.
I think you're sad.
Well, let's help some people that are already doing a lot better than us. Just get around. That's a style of comedy. That's a style of comedy people like.
Quit yelling in my ear. All right, then I'm not going to help them out. Maybe I'll help out. I don't know who.
I don't know.
Who can I help? Who can I help?
You know the problem is.
Who can I help? Tell me.
With your comedy, you invite people over to your house, and the reason I can't enjoy it is because I already live there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm already here.
Well, who can I help?
It's harder for me.
Who can I reach my hand out to? Because that's what I want to do.
I help your family.
I did. I cleaned out the dishwasher this morning and loaded it up. And, I did a show the other night. I went to New York Wednesday night.
This is either our best podcast or our absolute worst. I'm not sure.
I did a show Wednesday night. It was truly on the side of a building with a fence. It was like working a fucking alley.
I know, we waited for a bit. We were so cool at one point.
I can't do them anymore.
Stand-ups were like, boom, hello. People weren't allowed to get in your area. There was a table at the Cellars. We just talked about the fans weren't allowed to come by, and now we're on the street being like, "Step right up,
You know,
ladies and gentlemen."
we had a tour going.
People are yelling about their vagina on the streets.
We had a tour. We're selling 1,000 tickets. Me, Bobby, Florentine Bennington, fucking selling out theaters, killing it. Boston, Chicago, fucking theaters coming out of our ass, making stupid money.
Theaters coming out of your ass. Whoa.
Making stupid money. And next thing you know, I swear to God, I was in a fucking alley the other night. Just one row of tables going straight back and people fucking judging me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can't say that. Or
is appropriate for free on the street comedy.
it's like fucking, so fucking.
Don't do it anymore.
I'm not doing it. I can't do any more of those bad shows. No more. Too big of a talent.
You are.
And there's comics that will do these.
Now that we could just do Zoom shows.
I don't know how to set that up, but that's my next mission.
Is that?
Yes, we'll do Zoom. We could do Zoom Q&As.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Natasha and Moshe, they do. I think they take people's questions, like relationship questions.
So we'll take other questions.
We'll take relationship questions.
We
about
did
your
that.
Parents.
We did that. We did a mini series on Comedy Central about that.
You love to think that you thought of everything. These are ideas that are just out.
But
in the
when
world,
I
and
said,
it's like saying like,
don't raise your voice.
no,
when
but it's crazy because you do this all the time. And
no,
it's
you
saying,
said you said we can't do it because they're doing it. That's basically
they're
what you were
doing
saying.
it right now. They're doing. I mean, we could do it. What? I mean, there's no legal thing that we couldn't do it.
Well,
I'm just
don't.
like, I personally don't want to do something that somebody else is already doing.
First of all, we're not going to do that. But second of all, it's a different voice. We have a different voice than they do.
I agree.
Third of all.
And we don't know how to take phone calls, and they do.
Yeah. Well, we don't. We could take written in questions.
Written in?
Yeah. Somebody writes in, and then we read them. Didn't we
Whatever,
do that?
Write some questions. We'll answer them on this thing.
What the fuck? Whatever.
But I was just telling you that they do it, and
yeah.
then. But you're always like, anytime anybody has anything even remotely similar to something we thought of, it's like,
Oh, something we did? I'm not saying they're not.
But I guarantee you, we weren't the first ones.
We
to
were
do
the
it
first. We were the first comedy couple, I guarantee, to do one of those internet shows.
Mine is too loud.
One of those internet shows on Comedy Central.
Yours is too loud. Okay, break it down. Oh, we were the first ones on Comedy Central that were a comedy couple that did. It's like
They did a Q&A.
But you have no idea if there was a
Test.
couple that did a Q&A prior to us.
Yeah, I do, because they were just starting to do those online
I'm saying
shows.
on Comedy Central, we were the first ones. That's like there's too many tags to that.
All right, without arguing and you raising your voice, where else and who else do you think did it before us?
I don't have to Google it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sure it would take some effort in Googling. Like I'm saying, it could have been from 1995.
How come
You're turning the wrong one down. Gee, just turn my mic off. Why don't you?
Go ahead, speak.
I am speaking, and it's obviously not loud enough. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Richard,
There you go.
you don't know what you're doing. Okay.
Perfect. Now they're both perfect.
Yep.
All right.
You did it.
We're at 33 minutes. We'll go to 35.
Why? What do you want to do? What's your day like?
I have nothing. I already worked out.
So what's your rush then? You got nothing to think about?
I have nothing
How
to
did you
say.
feel being at that show though with the that
What?
was another thing. You kept thinking you went and got another test.
No, that was last week. I got a test.
Okay, I don't know if we talked about it, that particular test on here, but it's like
When I got back from Mohegan Sun, I was nervous because, as careful as you are, you're still whatever. And then I have my in the car thermometer, and when I was driving into New York the other night, I took my temperature and it was like 100 degrees. I'm like, oh, I mean,
That's not considered a fever.
I was sitting in the heated car too. My car had heat on, and then when I got home, it was normal. But I was nervous then.
But you worry a lot about it.
Oh yeah, I don't want to get this fucking dumb disease.
I don't either.
But I think
But it's hard to
they say people with a O blood type, is it O?
Yeah.
O. It's harder for them to get.
Well, what is your blood type?
I don't know.
No, I don't know mine either. Like no one knows.
But
my
I
blood
think
type.
A and B, it's easier. But O, it's harder. I
Also,
read.
you're supposed to take vitamin D.
I take it every day.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I mean, I threw up the other night and it burned my throat. And someone said that's bile, whatever that is, from your stomach lining. And hopefully I don't have a hole in my stomach lining because that couldn't be good. But I don't know why I would, but maybe from stress or something. I don't know. But I cannot drink those Vita Water lights anymore because those are the ones that upset me.
Why would people listen to Joe Rogan when they can hear this? You know what I mean? That's what I think. When I listen to you talk about Vita Waters giving you so kind of bile, I think, what are these other podcasts doing that's so much better than what we're doing?
Well, all I know is I threw up and it burned my throat so much I had to drink water. And I go, this is fucked up. Then I told my friend, and he said it's it's stomach bile from your whatever. I mean,
I love though that your friends give you all your medical.
And then you said it was bile, and I never even heard of the word bile.
You've never heard of the word bile?
No, because I've never had that. I mean, I've had it happen to me a couple times over the last few months or so, just like once or twice. A little throw up and it's burning. You're like, what the fuck is that? But it's those Vita Waters, I think. I mean, there's no other reason. I do take baby aspirins every day. Maybe I should stop doing that. The baby aspirins. But no doctor. My doctor says it's okay. Maybe I should do them every other day. I don't know. What's that?
So I'm looking pretty tragic on here.
No, you're not.
Oh, God.
What do you know about
baby? Add that because then now it's just like another thing.
What do you know about baby aspirins?
I don't know anything. I don't give a shit about any of it.
Google taking a baby aspirin every day, good or bad.
No, Google it on your own
I
time.
can.
We're in the middle of a fucking podcast.
Well, we could talk about baby aspirins.
Really? Is that honestly? Are you? I just don't even get you. Like you think you're so great, right? You really do. You think you're amazing, and you're always right, and you're always talking about important, interesting things. And then on your podcast, you're like, Google baby aspirin, and then you think like,
good or bad?
We have the greatest podcast in the world. Why wouldn't? Like, does it make sense to you? Or am I crazy?
I don't know. You're not Googling. Oh, you are. Baby aspirin's daily, good or bad. That's all.
God.
Oh, boy. If it's bad, I'm going to be a wreck. I'm going to be a wreck.
You shouldn't start daily aspirin therapy on your own. However, while taking an occasional aspirin or two is safe for most adults to use for headaches, body aches, or fever, daily use of aspirin can have serious side effects, including internal bleeding.
No, I'm talking baby aspirin, though.
Daily low-dose aspirin can be of help to older people with an elevated risk for heart attack. But for healthy older people, the risk outweighs the benefit. Many healthy Americans take a baby aspirin every day to reduce the risk of having a heart attack, getting cancer, and possibly even dementia.
Oh, so it's good.
I guess so, but you
All
still
right.
have dementia. But you might have had that your whole life.
What were you reading?
What are you talking about?
Get it, dementia.
Oh.
I heard fucking he's what's his name?
Oh boy, here we go.
Eddie Pepitone.
Perfect example. Yes.
He was doing a bit. Yes, I heard it was so funny about if he started getting Alzheimer's or dementia.
Yeah.
He would be very aggressive.
Yeah.
And he'd walk in the store and go, "Where the fuck am I?" what? Okay, what fucking state am I in? It was so.
It's kind of funny.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
You got something in your middle tooth now.
God.
Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. He is Eddie Pepitone.
Now?
Yeah, it's a big black
What the fuck? I
Let me
gotta
see.
start brushing my teeth.
Let me see. It's so deep in there you can't see it.
It might be that like I have a little hole in Is that the hole?
No, I don't think. No, you're the hole.
Like, cause my teeth are crooked there, so it's like there's a tiny little space at the top.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to have a black seed in it.
I don't know why I would have a black seed in my mouth.
I don't know. I know, whatever it is. You take care of it later. You have a toothpick on you?
No.
How many times I tell you to come to the podcast with toothpicks?
Can we finish?
All right. Why?
Now I'm self-conscious.
You look very pretty. Something about this podcast gets me a little woo.
Ugh, gross. I mean, yay.
All right. Let's see. What do I want to plug? I know October, I think 30th, I'll be in Somerville. November 7th, I'll be in Hunterdon County. You know, I guess Google Rich Voss. I'll put it on my website, these gigs. November, I'll be at the Comedy Connection in Rhode Island. You know, I got, whatever. I just put them on my website. Come out. Those are the good shows because I'm not doing any more bad ones anymore. I'm so done with it.
Sunday I'll be at the Stress Factory.
Yeah, Sunday. All right, Bonnie, it was a pleasure talking to you today. Do you have a title for this? What do you want to call this one?
I don't care.
You don't care? All right, we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye. Right, and then it takes that long for it to fall onto your head. It's not nice. It's not cool.
I thought it was. Are you just going to stand there?
Like,
what
you
are you
stand
doing?
there grinning? What's your problem?
Do you have anything to say? Because we're wrapping this up. Say thank you or anything to anybody?
Yeah, didn't some woman give you some money towards your...
Well,
Anyway,
then say-
she says thanks to the people who gave her money for her obstacle course. We'll post some pictures. Yeah. Yeah. On our Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Scram. You added nothing this week, and
You're
everybody
terrible.
wants you.
Well, you didn't calm me down. How was I supposed to know?
I told you to come down in 20 minutes.
It was 20 minutes.
Bye.
Bye.
She's
boy,
the
she's
worst.
going to be out of control when she's 18. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, but like, how could she become more of a teenager than she already is? She stays up till like 4 a.m. She sleeps till noon. I mean,
It's crazy. Anyhow, look, we got to go. I got.
you know, she's gonna. It's virtual learning, right? Starting in
You're
September.
not going back to school?
No,
Good.
I don't think so. I mean, I never know really. I wait till the other parents tell me what's happening, but.
All right. Anything you want to plug, Bonnie?
Yeah, they could buy my album, Bird Calls.
Oh yeah, I heard some
Give me
of
a
it
little
the
bit
other
of
day.
extra money.
Heard it the other day. Sounded good.
Did it? How did I sound at the show? Oh my God.
Killed it. Bonnie's funny, man.
Look at
What did you broke your phone case? Anyhow, I got to go. I got stuff to do. Talk to you next week. Thanks.
She really hates him, it's really true. Why did she marry this jackass Jew? Some people say that opposites attract, but this seems more like a suicide pact. He's totally sober, she's not that drunk. He's really old and she's got some spunk. He's totally holy as an asinine bomb, and she's just a little less dumb. She really hates him, it's really true. But somewhere deep down, she loves him too.